Okay, so I actually like Job for a Cowboy. I like Job for a Cowboy. And also Quality Indeed. So I like Job for a Cowboy, and I'm not sure if I've heard this song or not. I can't remember the main album from Job for a Cowboy that I've listened to. It's one of their newer ones. I can't remember which one, but I think I like Job for a Cowboy. I haven't listened to all of their music, but you know, yeah. So I'm pretty excited for this, dude. I'm pretty excited for this. Having fun. This is their first album. Okay, so I probably don't know it then. I probably don't know, which is good news. The funny thing is that I actually I don't really know why, but before I really listened to Job for a Cowboy, in my mind, I would always mix up Job for a Cowboy with Strapping Young Lad. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's partially because of their names. Strapping Young Lad, Job for a Cowboy. And since I didn't listen to either of them, you know, I didn't really have anything to kind of stick in my head and differentiate between the two. So yeah, I never really, I don't know, whatever, it is what it is. I never really listened to them, so whatever, I mixed them up. But they're very different. Their music is very different. So once I actually listened to both bands, they're very different. So now I can, do a little bit of a better job at separating the two. But still, sometimes I don't really listen to Strapping Young Lad, but still, every once in a while, it's like Job for a Cowboy. Wait, which one is that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I don't really know what their progression is like, over the years. I don't even really know how many albums they have. But I think it's the last one that they made, and it's not that old, just a handful of years, I think, that I like quite a bit. So I am excited about this. I'm excited about this. The song is called Entombment of a Machine. Entombment of a Machine. So like entombing, putting a machine in a tomb. Why? Maybe machine is like, is it an actual machine, or is it like, bro, that guy's a fucking machine. You know what I mean? And so they're entombing like that fucking machine. I don't know. Whatever. Should we just play the music? Whatever. Let's play the music. Okay. Dude, that was legit, man. Oh my god. That's legit. I didn't expect that. Jump scares. What do I expect, dude? It's an extreme metal video. What do I expect, man? I don't know. Like when it starts off like, ooh, it's all like, can you guys hear the clouds in the background? Like, whoo. I don't know. I kind of expected it would be kind of like a dun, dun, and like entombment of a machine. I don't know, like dun, like a slow kind of melancholic start into something a little bit bigger. I definitely did not expect this. Dude, the vocals are pretty sick. He's got like, the vocals are all over the place, man. They are all over the place. I like it. It's like we even saw a little pig squeal in action almost in there. Not as crazy about the drums. I like a little bit more groove in my metal. Not as crazy about just the in the drumming, Anyways. Oh! Exactly what I was just asking for. Anybody know what that shirt is? I want to know what that shirt is. I want to look at what shirt these guys are wearing. Okay, so this is an interesting style. This looks like it was made. I don't know. It's like, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like this. Just looking at their style of their clothes, it looks like this was maybe made maybe slightly before 2010, like the late 2000s, I think. They kind of have like this weird, like kind of Corey vibe going on. Kind of like, yeah, kind of like some Corey action going on. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. Regarding the year, I liked the groovy part, but like 2006, okay, a couple years earlier than I kind of imagined, but okay, the 480p, that I guess there's our answer. But yeah, you can tell that these guys are young. Like you can tell that they're young, and this is their first album, and it's just fucking, just raw and out there and extreme and, you know, fast and everything. It's all right. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that, like, explosion. They even have, like, emo hair, man. That's why I'm like, Corey. They even have, like, some emo hair going on. Do you guys remember emos? Man, that was 2006. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen an emo. The t-shirt is Metal Devastation. Is it? It looked like it was, maybe it was kind of folded. Anyways, it's been a long time since I've seen an emo, man. Weird. Nice. The vocals are sick. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're right. It is Metal Devastation. Oh, I love that explosion, dude. Dude, listen. Do you guys like that part? That's like that's the second best part are those explosions that they do. The first best part was that like groovy part right after I was, you know, requesting a groovy part and they gave it to me. Job for a Cowboy gave it to me, baby. Listen. Yeah. Oh. What is happening? What is this music video all about? Like, what's going on? There's like this old guy in the background, like cleaning out a shed or something. And like, now he's like making a machine or something. This was your go-to album when you were really into powerlifting? Really? Well, man, geez, yeah, this is gonna get your blood boiling, you know, at the very least. You see, everybody, when I play AOM, this is why I need metal to like get my heart pumping and get fresh oxygen into my slow brain as fast as possible. Never been able to figure that. Well, dude, I get it, man. I get it. Do you like the rest of Job for a Cowboy Sigma? That's what I'm curious of. Do you like the rest of their music? Particularly, I think their latest album. It's the one with there's like, whatever, I'll look it up here in a bit. Ah, cool, Ross. He has a map? Like, what is he building? He's building something. I like this part. No video, though. Okay, it's all good, dude. This song is just all over the place. Like, we have some weird inner bridge here. the best part, man. It even starts like with an explosion. No wonder it's the best part, dude. Listen, listen, listen. This is the best part. See? Into like a sort of semi-breakdowny type thing. This is what I'm saying, like, this song just goes all over the place, dude. Musically. I have no idea what the hell he's talking about with the lyrics. I have zero clue. Entombment of a Machine, I really don't even have any idea, you know, regarding the music video either. This song is just so chaotic. Is it worthwhile to look at the lyrics? Does it have lyrics in the... The Scream. I'm not a huge metal fan, but I know a good song when I hear one. Are there lyrics in the... No, okay, we're gonna go back up. Your favorite song is Damn Black. Okay, I don't know that one, Sigma. I don't know what else to say, man. That was just a chaotic song, and that really gets your blood going. And like personally, the really like... Okay, the very beginning. Okay, wait. Starts good. Yeah, I don't like how the tempo of the blast beats right there. It was more like a drum roll. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna find a different part. They could make, like, the song goes all over the place. They could just take themes from this one song and split it into like 3 separate songs. It's only just over 4 minutes as well. Hang on, Uros, I can't do another one tonight. I gotta take the doggies out. They're asking to go out. Is it worth looking up the lyrics? It bleeds, it breathes. What stands for? It's not a machine. It breathes, it'll bleed, and it will dream. Its body is covered in 100 wires and a mouth that attempts to speak. It attempts to lie. Only murmurs, claps from its jaw. Don't autoplay anything, please. In a world without you, but our eyes, the devil pride. It breathes beyond this life, so sleep among us, hesitate no more. But I rise, the dead will pride. Entombment of a Machine, we kneel and we plead for no morning ahead us. With only delayed movements from his... Okay, this is way too... I'm not... Count. Good music to wake up with. I think so. But standing before tsunamis, my legs weakened inside a damaged program. This program kept you breathing. It kept you alive. These circuits diffuse once more. Yeah, this is way too, like, metaphorical for me. Entombment of a Machine, but I saw it die, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what it's about, Sigma? This is the... I'm not... I took poetry courses back in college, man, and... Not that... I'm not calling this poetry. This is not necessarily poetry, but, you know, song lyrics are similar to deconstructing, not deconstructing, but, you know, analyzing song lyrics are kind of like, you know, analyzing poems. I got nothing out of this, man. Like, whatever they're talking about, I have no idea. Okay, Sigma, Teddy's asking to go out. Okay, Sunshine. Okay, I hear you, buddy, I hear. The album is like about technology and Armageddon. Okay, so I can start to put some pieces together then. not necessarily this is about AI, but just like, I don't know, it's not about industrialization. It's not shit, dude. I gotta take the doggies out, but this is potentially a whole can of worms here. It's not necessarily about AI. It's not about industrialization. It's just about the advancement. Like if this was made in 2006, technology, computers, everything was really starting to, I mean, it was already skyrocketing exponentially, but for the everyday user, is that roughly when like the iPhone came out? No. The iPhone maybe came out in like 2008. I remember selling the Samsung equivalent in 2008, 2009. So maybe it was about 2007. Well, anyways, for like the average user, for the average person, technology and computers and iPhones and iPods and MP3s and all that stuff, that's really when everything, laptops, that's when personal devices, that's when everything really skyrocketed. 2006. Yeah, I'm going to take him out here in just a second. Chill. Anyways, so I could see maybe like some connection they're making with technology, with what they're talking about, you know, machine, you know, they're talking about technology here, Armageddon, about like it being, it's like having a mind of its own almost, kind of like how people, kind of like an AI type of vibe. It will bleed and it will dream. I could go into the lyrics a little bit more if I had a little bit more time. Sigma. I don't know. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm a technical writer. I work for software companies, and we do stuff with, you know, integrating AI and whatnot into products. And it's not quite like ChatGPT or stuff like that. You know, it's a little bit more basic use cases, and implementations, but still, it's kind of funny that I work for software companies. I, you know, do a lot of stuff with computers and, you know, some coding and stuff like that. No. But on the flip side, I'm actually a very I'm a very old school analog type of person. Like, I don't have something really nearby me, but, you know, you guys know that, like, I'm really into woodworking and carving and stuff like that, right? Maybe you don't know that, but, you know, I'm a rock climber, really into going out into, you know, out into nature. Smartwatch or pocket watch? Pocket watch, dude. Pocket watch, of course. In fact, the two watches that I do have are analog watches. I have a phone. Like, I don't need a smartwatch. I have a phone, man. I think that's awful. The fact that you can get like you can text and make calls and everything from your watch, that's awful. People already just, you know, have their nose in their screens already, and that just makes it worse. They just pretend. Now they just pretend to pay attention to you when they're just sitting there texting and, you know, reading text messages on their phone. It's awful. Plus they're ugly. Yeah, indeed, Uros, indeed. It's awful. Smartwatches are just awful. They're awful. I'm sure they're all wonderful, but, you know, we survived just fine before you could track your fucking heart rate on your phone. Or sorry, on your smartwatch. We were just fine before you could read your gay text messages from your stupid BFF or whatever on your stupid, you know, on your stupid wrist. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, man. So stupid. Seriously. No, seriously, Count, seriously. It's a thing, like, when you're seriously face-to-face, like, having a conversation or hanging out with people or something like that, and like really, like, it's bad enough when your phone buzzes. People even get phantom, what is it? It's like a syndrome or something like that, or it's a thing where you get phantom notifications on your phone, and so people check their phone thinking they got a notification, or it buzzed or vibrated or whatever, but it's nothing, right? And so to have that on your phone and also on your wrist, when you can just, you know, go like that, dude, no way. It's awful, man. I think it's so awful. It's so awful. What's up, Arjun? So I don't know what this song is really, you know, I don't know if that's really what they're going for right here, but sometimes you hear the phantom alarm bell. Well, that's a whole different problem, Count. I don't know. It's like, we're so reliant on technology, but at the same time, the most important thing we could do is detach from technology. One of the most useful things you could do is utilize and leverage technology. Like, I mean, like I said, I work for different software companies and, you know, a couple of different industries, and companies out there that have outdated software. In fact, what was it, Southwest Airlines that had really old software, and it completely fucked their logistics, and they just tanked as a company, right? And so, you know, one of the most important things you can do to succeed from a certain, you know, metric to succeed in life is to use technology to streamline, to, you know, increase efficiency, streamline, blah, blah, blah. There's a million different things, right? But at the same time, for like your sanity, for your humanity, the most important thing you can do is the exact opposite. What is it? It's fucking Walden. Who wrote Walden? Emerson? Did Emerson write Walden? Walden? Is it Walden? Yeah, Walden, right? The dude that went off into the woods. This was back in like the mid-1800s, early mid-1800s. He went off into the woods, and you guys know how much Walden Pond. Thank you, Sigma. He goes out into Walden Pond, and he just lives off the rim. Or not songs, I guess. I use YouTube for songs mainly. For just videos to watch, they like dictate, or Netflix, right? Netflix. They like dictate what your movie preferences are or your TV show preferences are by what they offer you. So you're not necessarily choosing movies. It's rather they're giving you, here are these movies for this month or whatever, and you're the one that's picking for this. So it's like literally dictating and influencing and pushing you towards what your favorite movies are. So I don't know, I'm thinking of like through technology, or rather technology itself knows so much about us that it becomes like not sentient necessarily, but it becomes like this like living, breathing thing, right? This living, breathing thing that has like a lot of power out in the world. I'm starting to get a little bit too out there and not really explaining my thought process very well, because I haven't thought it through very well. Next question about... Hang on, Count, hang on. Count, you can drink beer anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're at Glacier Park or on a private beach. You can drink beer anywhere. You want to know... Okay, one of the last things I'll tell you guys. So, most of you guys know I'm a rock climbing coach, right? So, back after high school, I stopped playing competitive soccer because, you know, just kind of aged out of it. And I switched over to rock climbing. I had a buddy that got me into it. And so, you know, since high school, I've always been an outdoorsy type of person, but I, you know, really got into adventurous type of things through rock climbing, right? And so whenever we go out to on these big trips out to wherever out here, rock climbing, I would just turn we lose cell reception if we're out camping or whatever. And so I just leave my phone, I just turn it off and leave it in the car, because you're not even using it. And I don't know, it was fine. Like, I didn't really care to turn it back on or go get it or check it or anything like that. But like some friends that I'd go with, they would like make sure they have the best service, and they're always checking for service, and they're still, if they have a little bit of service, they're still using their phone and texting and doing all this shit. And it's like, bro, we're fucking out here. Leave your stupid phone. It's like when you go out to dinner and everybody sits on their phone. We're out at dinner, like having fun with friends, and you're still gonna sit on stupid phone. It's one thing to get your phone to supplement conversation and human interaction or something like that, but it's a whole different level when, you know, the addiction is that substantial. So You guys listening to this out there in the technologized world, out there in internet land, speaking of the stupid technology, play a game with your friends. I used to do this with my friends, and then they just kind of gave up with it because they're stupid. And whatever, it's a whole thing. When you go out with a couple of friends, everybody puts their phone in the middle. And the first person to touch it and check a notification or something like that pays for everyone's dinner. And stick to it. And depending on whatever the conversation you're talking about or whatever the conversation is, if you want to supplement it with a video or a meme or a text or, oh, I want to look this up or something like that, everybody has to vote and approve. Okay, fine. You can use your phone right now to look up a concert time or a movie time or something like that. Then you have to put it back in the pile and wait till the end of dinner or whatever, Do it. It's like the smallest little insignificant thing, but do it. At this point in time, it's the smallest little, like not paying attention to your phone during dinner is like a big accomplishment for society these days. Most first world countries, let's say. Even non-first world countries, dude, the entire fucking world. If you're listening to this, then you have enough technology in your hand that you should do that the next time you go out to dinner. Anyways. That went on a little bit longer than I thought it would, Sigma, but I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call it there, and I'm also going to job for a Cowboy discography. Sun Eater. So it's not that new. It's called Sun Eater, Sigma. That album. It's good, dude. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay.